Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel again. It's long time since I post the video on this channel because nowadays I have some busy schedule. In this video, I'm gonna speak about the aggregation framework in Mongo DB. So I hope all of you have some basic idea about Mongo DB. Otherwise, you will not understand the aggregation framework directly. So if you haven't basic idea about MongoDB query, so please see my previous videos. You will have a good understanding about MongoDB. So I had created a collection here named persons. So let me show its document to you. So db.persons dot find one. So there you can see the persons should have the ID. It should have gender and the name split into three, like title, first and last, and he should have some location as well, some email and dob, login, register, phone, pictures. So all of these detail the person should have in his document. So let's see how many total collection documents are there in this collection. So db.persons.find, and here I can use count method, so that will provide the total number of document we have inside the collection. So here are 5,000 of document. So let's start working with aggregation framework. I'm going to give a brief overview to you about aggregation, and we'll use match, project, and group also showed in this video. So basically, while saving the data inside database, we don't actually have idea what exact idea what should be requirement at front end. So we create this schema accordingly, like required data at front end, but we need to play with the data format. Suppose you save the user detail at sign up time, like first name, last name, and middle name, all three in different field. But at time of response, the front end user want uh, his full name. So you need to do calculation at your end, or you can simply provide all of these key and front end developer have to do some calculation. So basically aggregation provide us eject format in which data required. Also we can play multiple operator, like multiple function here, like project the data, or we can group the data. Also we can sort the data inside the aggregation in a single method. So let's see db.persons dot aggregate, and first of all I'm going to have all of the document where the gender is male, or gender is female. Okay, so here I have used I have to use $ match, and inside this I'm going to check for the gender of the user. Okay, so for this in my document I have the key called gender, and inside gender I'm going to just provide the value of male. Then after and close this one, and let's use the pretty method here so that the output should be readable. It's saying unquote expression. Here should be the square bracket. So there you can see I find all of the document where gender is male. Here you can see, and there you can see, like I have all of the document whose gender is male. In similar way I can use here, I can just match for the female as well. So it's gonna provide me all of the document whose who has the gender female. There you can see, you can cross check this one. Also, you can find the document like suppose you want to filter over the A's, like here we have the field A's. So you're going to just check like whether the age of the person is greater than 50 or not. So inside the DOB we have some age, and I'm going to match according to this. So for this, instead of age, here I'm going to use DOB dot age, and inside its value here I have the operator called GT, which provide the value of greater than, and after that you need to pass the value. So it gonna return to me all of the document whose age is greater than 50. So let's see. So there is person is 57, and here is the person again whose age is 72, and we had match for DOB.age. So here is the person whose age is 56. Similarly, we had a match for the age. Now I'm going to just group this, like group according to the gender. So let's see db dot aggregate. We need to provide the collection name as well, db dot persons dot aggregate, and square bracket. First of all, I need to match. So for match, I'm matching according to db.age, and I'm finding the person whose age is greater than 50. So GT then 50. Then after 1, 2, okay, I think this is fine. Then I need to group 1, 2, 3. This is fine. So for this, I'm going to group let me do it in next line. So first of all, I have some ID, and inside ID I'm going to pass the gender, and inside gender I'm going to pass the value. Based on it will it gonna group. So that's the first condition for the group the document. So it gonna group based on the gender. After that, I just want the number of person I have. So there should be num persons, and here I'm going to use someone. It means for the document based on the grouping of document, like based on gender, it gonna return me the number of persons I have, the total. So what it will going to do, first it gonna match the person whose age is 50, then it will gonna group based on the gender. So whatever list we have got the persons, like whether male or female, so after that it will gonna group based on the gender, and it will gonna also provide us the count of uh, the number of male or female we got whose is greater than 50. Then after, I'm going to use average age here. Like the calculator result will find like this is the average age for female, this is the average age for male. So for this, I'm going to use here the operator called $EVG. And for this, I'm going to pass the value of $dob.is. So, and that's complete. Let me close this one called ready. So there you can see I found the output ID. Here should be gender and number of person. I have 1079. Also average is it's 62066. Okay, and then after I have the gender female, then number persons 1125, then average is this one. Also I can sort it in ascending or descending order, so I can simply put here sort. So there should be $sort operator. So after that you need to provide num persons, like I'm going to sort based on the number, and I'm going to sort in descending order. So here I'm going to provide the value of -1. So let's run this. There you can see I got the female above because I sort based on the num persons, and the number of persons inside the female is greater than the persons we have in male. So I sort in descending order. So here I our sorting and grouping is done. I hope all of you have now idea like what is match group and persons like this. So let's work with the project state as well. Basically uh, projection is like that provide the data required data only. Suppose in this collection I have name gender is date of birth and many things, but at the front end side I just want only the name only. So I can simply make projection like which data I need or which data I don't need. So let's implement this inside our aggregation framework. So db.persons dot aggregate. So inside it, here I'm going to use $project, and if you don't mention ID, so it gonna return ID every time. So here I'm going to use $ID0. I don't require the object ID here. I need only gender 1, and also I need the username. So let's provide it one as well. Dot pretty. Mm, okay, I think I forgot to close the curly brace here. So it should be db.persons dot aggregate, and here I'm going to use $project. So for ID, I don't require it. I require uh, the name, and also I require the gender. Close this one. Also close this one as well, and here I'm going to use pretty. There you can see for each document I got the gender, then its name. So I have gender and name. Now what I want to do, like here name split into three part, like title first last. So I just want to return a key called full name, and inside it I want to provide the whole name here. So here I can simply use db.persons.aggregate, and same I'm going to use here the projection. So for this, I'm going to use $sign project. So I don't require ID here, or let me split this in next line. I don't require ID. I require gender. Also, I need a new key called full name, and inside it, I'm going to pass the value. So for this, I'm going to use concat here. So concat. Inside it, I'm going to pass an array. So first of all, it should have name dot first. Then after, I'm going to provide some empty space. Then $sign name dot last. So this syntax is complete here. Okay, name dot last here. Then close the project and project state here. Then after, close the aggregation scope here as well. There I get some syntax error. So let me figure it out once. db.person to aggregate we have, then project. This is start from here. We need ID, gender, full name, concat here. So I close this one here, and this is closed here as well. It's showing. So db.persons.aggregate. Let me figure it out once. So first of all, I'm going to use here $sign project, and inside it, let's close this one as well. Okay, I need some, I don't need ID, I need gender, and then after I need full name. And for this, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use concat, and inside concat there should be an array, and inside array, first of all, I'm going to use here name dot first. So there should be $sign. Then after, I'm going to use here name dot last. Okay, so here I'm going to use pretty. Oops, I made some spell mistake here. Concat should be this one. So let's clear this one, and this should be our query, like person aggregate, and inside projection I don't require ID, I require gender, I require full name, and for full name I'm going to use concat to first and last name inside a single key called full name. So if I run this one, there you can see I got the gender male and full name is this one. Also you can do one more thing, like if you want to just change the case of your first name or your last name, you can simply achieve this one as well. So inside your concat, while using the name dot first here, you can simply use dot to upper. So first of all, wrap me this inside the curly brace so that I can use here $2 upper, and simply pass the value of name dot first. So there you can see our first name is in upper case here. Okay, so similar way you can do with the last name as well. First of all, let's wrap it inside the curly brace, and here I'm going to use $2 upper name dot last. Okay, so there you can see I have now gender of the person and the full name of persons as well. So I hope all of you have a good idea about the aggregation framework, how we can reorder our document data so that we can provide it according to our requirements. So we can use inside here projection, short, match, or group. So that's all for this video. So if you like this video, uh, please hit the like button. Also, if you have any query or I need to make some advanced part related to aggregation, or I want to make I have to make some series related to aggregation so that we can cover it step by step, please mention in the comment section. And if you are new, please subscribe the channel. So thank you.